What is the update on the closure of the mine in terms of your efforts to try and convince Panama to let you reopen it?
Hi, Alex. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you. Look, we're going through that, and the Supreme Court decision came out only very recently. From here, our focus is on the near term, and really that's around the welfare of our employees, and they certainly be affected by this, but also around the environmental realities of a closure that's happened so quickly. And there's a lot of questions that are unanswered about that, and we're seeking that conversation with government. We want to be part of that solution.
Yep.
But that's emerging, and we're in conversation at the moment.
If I'm an investor, what are you telling me?
Guy, we're focused on that new-term resolution at the moment around how we resolve this in terms of the near-term impacts on environment, the welfare of employees, and over the longer term, our commitment to Panama is absolute. We've put $10 billion into the asset in the country, and our commitment is absolute.
So are you looking at things like higher royalties or tax regimes? Like, you're going to the government being like, look, we will give you a super big cut of this mine because the country is going to be losing a lot of revenue from this. Are you making some offers along these lines that can help move the process along?
Alex, we've recently heard from government just in the last 24 hours in terms of putting in place a framework of conversation dealing with the immediate issues around the forced stop and closure, the environmental and the employee issues. I think over the long term, we've just been in a resolution period. We took 2 years to negotiate a new contract that did include higher revenues for government, but where to from here will come through, I think, in the government's framework about the next conversation.
Do you think a different owner would have a different result with this government?
So, Guy, we're committed to the project. A lot of the questions around the future of Cobre Panama are not unique to First Quantum. They resulted on, there's been a moratorium put on mining in the country overall. So how does that resolve? And that clarity needs to come to bear. And again, we're focused on these immediate issues around employees, security on the site, and the environment, because those do need to be addressed, even if we go down that pathway over the longer term in Panama.